Dicke. I'm a urban farmer here in Scottsdale, and yeah, this is Brother Nature Farms. If you look at these, they will start to move with the music. You see that?
Takes you away from the world of problems, the world.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's just fun. There's nothing edible on it, but it's just kind of cool. Yeah, I've had this one for 2 years. His name is Michael Jackson.
Cord's cousin has a small-scale farm where he grows crops with entirely organic methods. We interviewed him inside his greenhouse where he can set favorable conditions for all of his crops. This allows him to grow whatever he wants at any time of the year. We ran into him at the farmer's market while we were shopping for organic food.
So this is a high-tech greenhouse, that's what it's called. So essentially that means that it's a smart system. So we have regulation right there, so that takes the temperature, CO2 levels, and relays them to a smart computer over there. There's also a weather station outside, evaporative cooling, heating, and a CO2 generation system. So really you just plug in what is favorable, what conditions are favorable for your plants. So with tomatoes, you obviously don't want it to freeze. You want to be about 80 degrees during the daytime and no lower than 55 at night. Look at this one. Ready?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a sensitive plant. Look at it go. Yep. It's just for fun. That's a coffee plant. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. It's kind of my nursery. Different types of mints. Yeah, basically to maximum my yield, I start things in here in a favorable environment. And then I typically transplant them outside. So it gives me a head start on, my summer or my warm weather crops.
We planned on making a meal that involved organic chickens. These were similar to the ones that we used to make our meal. We wanted to see how easy it would be to get an entirely organic meal and how much it would cost. We ventured down to Old Town Scottsdale for a small farmer's market that is typically there on the weekends. We were kind of surprised at the cost and difficulty of finding 3 basic ingredients that fit the organic requirement. We had a lot of trouble finding anything we actually needed. The vegetables being sold were not the kind most people typically use. The market had no meat or asparagus, so to fit the recipe we had to abandon the farmer's market and try Trader Joe's. At Trader Joe's, we found what we needed.
So the chickens roll.
We were making an easy-to-cook recipe called All-in-One Pan Chicken and Veggies that served 2.5 people for less than $8.92. For most people, it is still not feasible to eat organic as the cost is too high compared to the alternative. However, we were successfully able to make a large meal for about the same price as a fast food restaurant. This shows that even though organic seems complicated, it's much more doable than most people think. The food we prepared really did have a nicer quality and flavor than what we were expecting. Even the dog approves.